Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mediocre Reviews and Awesome Brews. I'm your host, Tony. Jesse again.
Hey.
And right now we're going to go ahead and review AleSmith's Wee Heavy Scotch Style Ale. Jesse actually got this for me a couple weeks ago because my wife had our son. It's kind of a congratulations sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and crack into it. Well, it's 10% ABV. Don't know the IBUs on this. You want to read the label?
AleSmith's award-winning Wee Heavy is a dark, smooth ale in the classic Scottish style. Full-bodied, rich, and malty. Sweet, slightly smoky flavors and a light dose of the freshest hops combine to make a tantalizing brew that just keeps getting better with age. Over time, given proper storage conditions, many of the sweet and malty flavors will blend and mellow, leaving a trace of smokiness and a drier finish. Of course, it's deliciously drinkable right now, and you won't want to wait to taste it. So buy some for now, and some to put aside for later. You'll be amazed at the way the flavors mature, and you'll wish you had more.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, we've only got the one for now.
Oh well.
Depending on how this goes, we may pick up some for later.
Sweet.
I'm hoping it's going to be pretty good.
Me too. Oh, come on, foil.
I've had some Wee Heavies before. They tend to be nice, rich, pretty strong in the ABV. So I've got high hopes for this one.
Maybe if I can get the lid off. Holy smokes. There we go.
All right.
Now this has got some, this has been bottle reconditioned, so it's going to have a little bit more head on it, especially with an aggressive pour. Not too much head, apparently. Yeah, about a finger's worth of head. Really, really dark brown in the glass. Head's kind of an off-white sort of color. Slight brown notes in the head.
Kind of orangey around the edges.
Yep, orange around the edges. Oh, you can get a nose on it?
Definitely smells sweet.
Yeah, got the sweetness in there.
Almost even a little bit of honeyness I'm detecting.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that would be kind of a honey type sweetness in there. I get a little bit of alcohol in the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe hints of smoke, but that might just be subconscious from knowing there's some smoked malts in there. Well, let's get a taste on it. Cheers.
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 I think it definitely tastes a little bit like honey.
Yeah, I'm getting that little bit of smokiness in there. There is that honey-esque sort of flavor. I didn't mention anything. There's all I don't know. I'm getting kind of an. I don't know what to say. There's like a bizarre, really, really subdued kind of fruit quality in there.
Mm-hmm.
Almost orangish kind of a thing, but not. It's kind of there in the background. I don't know.
Quite a bit of an alcohol finish. Slight bit of bitterness to it.
Yeah, I get the bitterness. A little bit of alcohol on the palate. Not getting much of a warming though. Are you getting any warming from the alcohol?
No.
So it's fairly smooth, drinkable beer.
Yeah, very smooth in the mouthfeel. Yeah, hits with a sweet, almost fruity flavor. Like I say, it really reminds me of honey, kind of the way it hits the back of the throat. I get like, it really reminds me of like a raw honey flavor. I wouldn't say it's overpowering, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, there's like an herbal sort of quality to it. I can't place it. It's weird. I wonder if it's heather honey they used, or maybe not used, but maybe that's what we're getting. That would explain those honey-esque sweetness, and those kind of herbal notes.
I could see that.
So maybe they used heather in the brewing and then threw some honey in there on top of it.
Definitely not as thick and sweet as other wheat heavies I've had.
Yeah.
You could probably drink a little bit more of this without feeling full.
It's definitely kind of a thinner mouthfeel. Definitely a lot different than some of the wheat heavies we've had. Perhaps it's more of a traditional style. Really, really good. Let me give you a little bit more.
Sure.
Save the yeasties for last, I guess. Actually, this bottle's been sitting out for about half an hour or so, warming, so I'm not quite sure how much more complex it'll get. Because we're kind of trying to cut to the chase a little bit.
I don't know, on that second pour I'm detecting a little bit more flavors. I can't place them, I think.
Yeah, they're getting another weird fruitiness there. Maybe it's like I'm kind of stumped. I don't know what in the world it is. It's kind of like a pear / apple-y sort of thing, but it's not at the forefront. It's like right there in the back.
Yeah.
Just enough to tease you and say, what in the world is that flavor? And I don't know.
Definitely.
Maybe because it was closer to the brewer's yeast that's in there.
Very interesting beer.
Oh, definitely.
For being 10%, it's not incredibly strong in the alcohol. Quite a few different interesting flavors. Pretty unique, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very easy drinking. A lot different than the wheat heavies we've had previously. It's probably this is probably more of a traditional style, where the ones we've had are more an American interpretation of that. Because it's definitely getting more of, there's more herbal qualities in it than I've ever had. So you think about it, and your brain locks up a little bit, and you really don't know how to describe it. It's one of those things you really need to try for yourself to really experience. All the complexity that's there is it's really hard to describe. Usually you get a handful of flavor notes and aroma notes, and they're a lot easier to pick out. This, you're getting at the very, very least 2 big heaping handfuls, and they're all mingling and dancing together in the glass, on your palate. Absolutely great beer. If you like wheat heavies, you really want to try something different, or you just haven't had a wheat heavy, because this is fairly easy drinking, I'd say try it, but not if you're new to like craft beers or even the bigger ABV beers. might catch you off guard a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably a good recommendation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's a darker beer, so if you like dark beers, this is definitely going to be a really good choice for you. I don't know, scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
I'm thinking probably a 9. You know, it's the uniqueness really, maybe even 9.3, something like that. You know, it's odd, so I'll give it an odd score.
There you go.
9.3. Yeah, I like that it's smooth and it's good and dark and very very unique. I can't place all the flavors that I'm getting on it.
Yeah, completely stumped. I mean, there's an herbal quality there. There's a honey-esque sort of sweetness. There's kind of it's a little thinner on the mouthfeel,
Yeah.
but there is a kind of, I'm getting sort of a caramel-esque sort of stickiness on the tongue.
Yeah, caramel.
But the initial drink is kind of thinner, but that thickness kind of sets in your tongue after you've swallowed the beer. 9.3 out of 10. I'd say I'll do you one better. 9.333 infinity. But yeah, really unique beer. It's got that slight smokiness in there. Whereas a lot of wee heavies, the American interpretations of them have a lot more peat smoked malts to it. And now that I'm thinking about it, the peat smoked malt is traditionally used more in the Scotch whiskies as opposed to Scotch ales.
Yeah.
So perhaps this is more of a traditional style than what we're used to and with the American interpretations. So, wow.
Definitely check it out if you want something different.
It is a wee bit more expensive than the normal 750 milliliters out there, but all AleSmith beers are. This is the first one I've had. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me too.
So we're definitely. I'm definitely going to pick up some more for us to review.
Oh yeah.
Because
for the first AleSmith beer I've had, I'd say this is definitely good. I think this brewer's got some good potential. I'd love to try some more.
I know they got the old Numbskull, which is their barley wine, their Speedway Stout, which is I believe that's a coffee imperial stout. So definitely want to be checking out those. They've got something called I think it's called Horny Devil, which is a Belgian style ale. We're really kind of getting into those. So we're definitely going to check out some more. Definitely impressed with the first beer we've had by them. If you've never had one by them, I highly recommend picking up one, particularly the Wee Heavy. That's the only one we could vouch for at the moment.
That's right.
But yeah, 9.3, 9.333 Infinity. Awesome beer. Check it out. We're going to get out of here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.